Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge save with Siena. And we have officially negotiated a new term in our deal with Western Sydney Wanderers. And that is a merchandise and sales deal. So hopefully this means we get more money because we have a presence in Australia now. And hopefully going forward, we won't have any issues going forward with making money there. We've also got rid of a few affiliates. I got rid of the Luxembourg affiliate because I felt that it was not really worth having, as much as I hate to say that, because we couldn't get the youth intake thing, and I thought, oh, that's not really worth my time, is it? If I can't get a youth intake thing abroad, like we are able to do with this team, for example. So we've got so many other teams that can give us the youth intake thing. Even Shamrock Rovers can give us that. And that for me is what is so bizarre, that the fact that I could get that every other team abroad apart from the Luxembourg team, and I thought no longer worth my time. So yeah, here we are. We got rid of a affiliate. We have got a new piece of our affiliates puzzle as well, and I'm also trying to negotiate a new affiliate club, so hopefully we have a new affiliate after this game. But we've also had quite a few matches since we last met, so shall we talk about them? The first game we had was a 1-0 draw against Brescia, and we took the lead thanks to a MacLeod free kick, a good goal, but unfortunately we conceded a 94th minute equaliser after De Ruyter finds himself free on goal and he dinks the keeper. A draw we should not have dropped points in, and Calandro also missed a penalty, which is a pretty bad miss when you realise what he's done here. Takes it and then hits it straight at the goalkeeper, and keeper's got all day to negotiate that. This was the last game we went for the 4-3-2-1 formation. I decided to give up on it after this game, and I thought it's not worth my time anymore. We had 13 shots to their 7, but we gave away a goal at the end, and I thought no longer are we going to go for this formation. The next match we had was against Olympiacos in the Europa League for our first group stage in the Europa Conference League, and MacLeod scored the opening goal of the game inside 7 minutes. We went for a 4-2-3-1 formation, and we're still using the inverted wingback positions here, but Calandro also scoring a effort from long range to make it 25 minutes in, and it's 3-0 just a few minutes later after MacLeod causes problems, plays his ball in the middle, finds Mangoni, who finds the back of the net. A good finish from us. And it's 4-0 just before half-time. Mangoni involved once more, then Die finds Calandro, who finds MacLeod, and MacLeod somehow scores that effort. I don't know how he does, but he does. Unfortunately, we don't keep a clean sheet. Olympiacos get a goal from this throw-in, and I will be honest, a little disappointed we couldn't keep a clean sheet here, but it's still 4-1. It's against Olympiacos, and we should be the favourites to win the group, honestly. It's just a shame that winning the Europa Conference League group is as easy as it is, but the Europa League is not easy at all, so things to work on, I like to think. We then hosted Sampdoria, and we won 3-1. Calandro scored the opening goal of the game inside 2 minutes from the penalty spot, then MacLeod finds John Abbott, who finds the back of the net, and honestly, if he misses that, that's embarrassing. It really is. And just a minute later, we make it 3-0 after Calandro finds Colucci, and this is one of the best crosses you'll see, just because it gets to Mangoni, and he had a tap in. I don't know how he gets that cross in, and it's so well placed, but he does. Unfortunately for us, Vettoriti makes a mistake, and they get a goal back, but we still win 3-1, so we have got our first league win of the campaign, and a very important win too. Vettoriti having a really bad game here was a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. We still won, and we were very much confidently the better team here. The next match we had was away from home against Lazio, and I went for something slightly different in this game, and Mangoni scored the opening goal inside 45 minutes to give us the lead just before half-time. And then in the second half, we make it 2. To beat Lazio by 2-0, Abbott finds Bozzoni, who scores his second of the season from the bench. A good performance here. But while I started with a 4-2-3-1 formation, I immediately made some changes. Brought Mangoni and MacLeod back to be normal wingers, brought Basanti back, and brought Calandra back, so it's a 4-1-4-1 formation. And then later on, even brought Obot back, so he's a shadow striker. So we actually, at one point in time in this game, was playing with a strikerless formation for the very first time. I don't often try these sort of things, but given that we had just 4 shots to their 15 and we scored with 2 of them, and they couldn't break us down, I think I found a formation for this team that works, and I was very happy indeed. And you could tell, you could see by looking at the ending formation that Calandra was the DM, Basanti was a midfielder, Fernandi and Brazzoni came on as wingers, and then Conti came on as a midfielder too, so it seemed like it worked, and I was a bit surprised that it did. But either way, a 2-0 win against Lazio in a major win for us. And the next game we held Juventus to a 0-0 draw, so I'm finding ourselves able to keep clean sheets all of a sudden in games I wasn't expecting. First Lazio, then Juventus. 2-0, then 0-0. We had a few yellow cards to worry about, but for the most part, we were very good in this game, and I genuinely believe that this formation might have been a good one. Yes, we used a 4-2-3-1 formation, but we changed a few things, tinkered it a little bit, and went for a balanced approach, and we managed to get a draw. And they were the better team. 14 shots to our 10, but we both had 4 shots on target. They had 7 off target. So defensively, we did a good job, and we even hit the woodwork once compared to them. So we were very good in this game, even if the stats don't really show it. The next game we had was in the Europa Conference League, and we won by 6 goals to 0 away from home. Yeah, this is an easy game, wasn't it? And Calandra scored the opening goal inside 24 seconds, so that's a good start. And Selji, unfortunately, might be the whipping boys of this group, but it is what it is. With 2-0 inside 22 minutes in, Obot finds the back of the net after being found by Dai on the volley, and then Melpadi takes his free kick. Keeper punches it out, and we just take advantage of it. Colusi finds Basanti, who finds Magoni, who finds back of the net. 3-0 inside 23 minutes. And the second half, we don't really let up. We get 3 goals in the first half, 3 goals in the second. Dai finds Melpadi, who finds back of the net. 4-0 up, 4 different goal scorers. A good game. And then it's 5-0. Calandra finds Melpadi, who plays it across to find Margiotta, who scores another long-range effort. A good finish from the inverted wingback. And then Melpadi takes the free kick. He finds Basanti. 6-0 inside 64 minutes. 6 different goal scorers. A very good game in the Europa Conference League. Our next game is against the last team in the group. And we're taking on the Russian team in the next match that I'll be showing live. But given that we've scored 10 goals in our first 2 games in this group, and we put 4 past Olympiacos and 6 past the Slovenian team, I've got to say the Russian team do not look like a team that I'm very concerned about. Olympiacos was considered the only team to really give us problems, and we dismantled them easily. So I think if we win the next 2 games in the group, we're through as group winners. So the question is, can we do it? We then went to Inter Milan, and we drew 0-0. And we did the exact same thing as we did against Lazio. And this time, instead of going balance, we went defensive at the end of the day. And we held on. How we managed to scrape a point from this, I do not know. But 21 shots to their 3, 4 on target to their 2. We were very lucky here. And the fact they had 14 shots off target tells me a lot. They were very wasteful, and they got very frustrated with how we set out our game plan and how we set out our things to do. And we actually gave a possession for this game. And I genuinely decided, I'm not going to play to win. I'm going to play not to lose. Is it an ideal way to go about it? No, not really. But it got us a point against Inter Milan, who have beaten us quite a lot in the past. And that's the important part as far as I'm concerned. The last game we had was a 3-1 victory against Bologna. We took the lead in the 56th minute of the game. Basanti finds John Bot, who finds the back of the net. And then literally just a minute later, we're 2-0 up. It's a very good game from our point of view. Mangoni plays the ball back, finds Ashan, who finds a lovely ball through to John Bot, who finds the back of the net in off the post. Keeper had no chance at all. They do get a goal back in the 72nd minute of the game, and I was a little concerned, considering that we've not beaten this team in 10 before this game. But Sabo, with the finish, didn't stop us from getting a 3-1 victory. And Margiotta finds Calandra, who finds Melpadi, finds Basanti, finds Obot, finds Melpadi. One-touch football was really good there. And the fact we got a 3-1 victory against Bologna in a very good game tells me a lot. And I also think that the change in the tactic that I have and change in formation has actually worked in my favour here, because I don't think the formation I was using before was very good for us, and the pressure game made me think, okay, 1 point in our first 2 games, we need to do something. And now things have changed completely. As things stand at the table, we are currently in 5th place. We haven't won 5 on the bounce, that's a lie. But we have managed to get 3 wins in the last 5 and draw 3 times in the last 6. So we've actually had 3 games in a row where we didn't concede a goal, which is very nice for once. And given that they were all against difficult teams, it shows me that my approach to defend the lead and to not concede might be the best one to go for. Changing formation, changing everything else was really nice. Inter Milan are 2nd place, but they lost their last game, and they lost to, well, they lost to a surprising team. They lost to Calgary. Juventus, however, are down in 13th place. They are not enjoying the best season so far, but it also shows how tight it is, because we're only 3 points clear of them, and we're in 5th place. Lazio are down in 17th place with 6 points, just 2 points ahead of Benevento, who they just drew against. So, not a good season for their point of view, and they need to improve quickly. Parma and Sampdoria, the other 2 teams in the relegation zone. We have Parma next in the league. But still, we are going to take on our opponents today in the Europa Conference League, and if we don't win this game, it's bad. Also, the board don't want me to... I'm going to do this quickly, very, very quickly, and I feel like we can do this. Come on, give me, no. Oh. Well, I've given up an affiliate, so I don't care. Either way, we're going to do this game. And we are going to make sure we do ourselves justice here because we are a good team. Even if Jonabot's injured. And that's not a good sign for our point of view. But yes, again, we should be doing well. And I genuinely think we can have a good time here. I really do. But even if the team are... I might actually play for set pieces in a bit because that actually worked for me. Jonabot's injured. He's not fully fit. He's out for 3 days. So we will bring in... I'll put Vitin in, and if he doesn't score, then I'll just drop him for good. He's not really impressed me, and I might just throw him in the transfer market, see what I can get for him. But either way, let's see what we can do, and let's see if we can shock a few people, because if we are through as a group winners already, we'll just throw some youngsters in and just see how they do, because I'm very curious to see what we can do in the situation where we got the likes of Carella on the bench, who's age 16, the Luigi's just 15, and if we can get them to do well, then let's see what we can do. Let's have fun, shall we? So they have a goal kick, and given what we've done in the last couple of games in this group, we should be fine. Margiotta, Mangoni, easy, very, very easy. 6 goals away for him, and 4 minutes in, we are already leading. This could be the most comfortable group I've ever experienced, and that is coming from someone who's had some very easy groups in the past. I say easy. It's not been easy in some other years, but this is just feels like European stage, Europa Conference League. This is my favourite group I've ever been in, and this is my favourite competition right now. Only 1-0 at half time. I'm actually surprised by that. I thought we'd get more goals than this, but okay. We have a throw, and Mangoni on the ball finds Viatina, who gets his first of the season. He's needed this goal because he's not had a goal for a very long time, and honestly, could not have come a better time. It's actually his 24th goal for us, but he's not done anything at all as of late. And the fact he gets a tap in like this means that we have a very nice opportunity. A chance to make it 3-0. I'm going to take Margiotta off in a second, but die in the middle. Oh, what a block in the end. There's offside regardless, but we're going to make this change because injuries, I want to limit them as much as I can. Calandra's also going to come off because he's actually looked like he's tired for a second. And we're not going to make the last change just yet. Free kick. Malpali takes it. Polino over the bar. Alright. We've got a chance to make it 3. It's actually our lowest victory margin we've had in this group stage so far. And that's actually disappointing if we don't get a 3rd. Because we beat Olympiacos by 3 goals. Can we now beat our Russian opponents by 3 goals? SKA. Can we beat them by 3? Here is Finelli. It's Sean now. In the middle. Cleared away. And... Simonov just gives the ball away to Sean, so this could still be something. It feels like it's very far. Oh, that's why. Okay. Basante finds Mangoni, goes for goal, just wide. Yeah, only 2-0. That's actually disappointing. Gotta be honest. We went 2-0, but I was hoping for more goals. We went for 4-4-1-1 formation, and it just limits us to 2 goals, so I guess that's not the end of the world. Still, we didn't have a single shot, which for me is very good. And also, we should be winning this group. We've got 9 points out of 9. If we don't win this group, then something's gone very, very wrong indeed. And I think we're going to be very good indeed. As Viatina finally scores is a headline. That's not good. Why is that a headline? How long? 25 hours! No wonder he was struggling. Good lord. I had no idea it was that long. Well, that explains a few things. Okay, that's saying a lot. We get 173,000 every win we get, but it's 25 hours of alcohol. That's a whole full day. That's a full day. Goodness gracious alive. Alright. Well, that's nice to know that he's finally ended that drought. But what we're going to do, though, is end this here. I want to come back for the Benevento game. I think Benevento. Actually, it might be the Bari and Olympiacos game. I think we'll come back for the Olympiacos game and then play Bari as well. Because Bari got a Tycoon takeover in the last 6 years ago and they haven't really done anything with it. So that'd be nice. It'll also be interesting to see where we are after this point in time. Olympiacos, we should be winning our group. So that's why I want to go for that game. By that point, we should already be through. But winning the group would be a good way to end that video. But either way, I hope you guys have actually enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys would like and share this video. And that you all subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. But anyway, until next time, bye and well, good night.